Theme 3. Persecution in China. Tens of thousands of Falun Gong practitioners in China have been subjected to illegal detention, forced labor, torture, rape, forced abortion, and even death, simply for practicing their religious beliefs. This painting portrays several of the over 100 documented torture techniques used on Falun Gong practitioners. Other torture methods are too obscene to be portrayed on canvas. Investigators estimate that tens of thousands of Falun Gong adherents have been murdered in the ongoing persecution. Red Wall. This work records the personal experience and internal turmoil of the artist, Professor Kunlun Zhang. Professor Zhang was sentenced for 3 years in China, but thanks to pressure from the outside world, he was released after 3 months. During his incarceration, he experienced physical and mental torture. The Red Wall represents both the Chinese Communist Party and the blood of the innocents killed in the regime's 6-decade reign of terror. The 2 Chinese characters on the wall read "suppression" and refer to the suppression of Falun Gong in China. Despite the wall's size and strength, a crack foretells its impending collapse. Why? This painting is based on the true story of a mother and her young son who were detained and beaten in a Chinese jail for petitioning their government to end the campaign against Falun Gong. The child is too young to understand the hatred of the police and cries out, "Why?" An orphan's sorrow. Several thousand Falun Gong practitioners are known to have died from torture and abuse in custody. The children of these practitioners suffer tremendously as their parents are imprisoned and murdered. This young girl holds the ashes of her parents. She wears her father's jacket, now her only protection from the coming winter. The writing on the left identifies the wall in the forced labor camp where her parents were murdered by the state. The child's tormented gaze and the dark tones surrounding her represent the shared pain of other Falun Gong orphans. A tragedy in China. A young woman sits on the side of the bed, grasping her sleeves in grief. Her tears glisten in the dim light. Her hands are closed firmly but not clenched, representing her inner strength and determination to persist in her faith. Her dead husband's body lies behind her, one hand over his bloody stomach. His shackled ankles showed he died in detention.